Hey friends, welcome back. We are down to just 4 days to Christmas. I can't wait to see what's inside this one. Today we have a really fun card. It is a circle card featuring some really pretty paper with planes on it. Now I know that kind of just by coincidence, at least 2 of the people who are making this card have pilots in their life, and maybe more. I don't fly a plane myself, but I seem to know several people who do. So this card is in the shape of a circle, and it has a little square envelope that goes with it. And I thought this would be fun to do something a little bit different shaped today. So let's go to the instructions. We're first going to put down the dark blue shape. I thought this looked kind of like a gear, like gear shaped. So I thought that would be good with the plane theme we have going on. And we're just going to tape that down, or glue it if you wish, to the card front. It just exactly fits where the points go, I think, right to the edge of the card. So be careful to line it up. If there's any overhang on this for any reason, though, that's okay, because there's, I think, extra room in the envelope on this particular one. This one is going to be, I think, pretty quick to put together, not a lot of little pieces. But whoever gets it, I think, is going to love it. And I know who I'm giving my sample card to already. So I'm kind of having fun thinking about him opening this card. All right, now we're going to put these 2 pieces together. So we have a light blue and then the designer series paper with the planes on it. And we're going to glue these together first, because then we're going to wrap the ribbon around it before we put it on the whole card. So I'm just going to keep going with the tape I have out. I guess I'm kind of funny that way. If I don't have to use the glue for something else, tape seems to be my fave lately. Okay. Take the back off. But then, of course, I go and I find these little strips of white tape backing everywhere. They seem to multiply around me sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna do my best to center these 2 layers, and these I cut out using this one with the gears. I think I actually cut out on my Cricut because I wanted to get just the right size. And then these 2 are cut out of a die set I have that's called Spotlight on Nature. And I think I'll put it right about there. And that it's a set that has nesting circles to it. So it's really nice when you want to do something like this and get 2 layers or more that fit inside each other. And the die cuts work great for cutting cardstock or pattern paper. They're pretty versatile that way. Okay, so now our ribbon is going like right across the center. And then we're gonna put this whole thing onto the front of the card. More tape for me. You could use glue if you want. You could use dimensionals if you want to make this really fancy. Especially if you know, like, you're going to be handing it to your husband. Then you can make it lots of layers. If you're going to be mailing it, you might not want as many. Actually, I do think, make sure you check if you're mailing this one, because I do think mailing square cards might cost more than the traditional shaped rectangles. Or you could put this in a rectangular envelope if needed. I don't think I've actually mailed a square one, but I've heard that. So I just did my best to center that. And I'm gonna put a tiny little piece of tape behind this ribbon so it, if I can do it, so it stays down nicely on the front of the card. I think I left mine a little bit loose. There, that works great. And then we're just gonna put the happy birthday on to the ribbon, and I'm gonna use some mini dimensionals for that. I feel like we've been using these dimensionals on all of these cards, but I haven't really gone through too much. I'm on like about my second half. I think I had half a sheet of this when we started. I'm on my second sheet, and with the larger ones, I still have some left on my first sheet. So there are a lot on each sheet. All right, so happy birthday right across the center here. There we go. And then I have 2 gems to add some bling. And I'm just gonna put those one on either end of my ribbon. You could put them anywhere on the card that you might like. I thought this looked a little bit maybe like rivets, kind of keeping with that airplane kind of theme. All right, so here's a really fun one. We got a circle card that opens on the side like that. Round elements on it, dimensional happy birthday, and a little bit of bling. I hope you enjoyed this card and all the other ones, and I hope that you are not finding this stressful and getting a little bit of fun for yourself in the days as we get close to Christmas. Come back tomorrow for one of the last cards.